welcome back to Crazy Bees and Happy New Year. We are now in 2024. Hopefully this year brings all of you a lot of health and prosperity in all things. We're starting out today kind of where we left off with our last video, using up our peppers and getting them processed. So we sent a bunch to family and friends. We've got a few that are getting a little bit soft. I've got dehydrating and another idea for these guys. And we are going to make a hot pepper mix. So in the ball canning book, it calls for 4 cups, I think it's 4 cups of hot banana peppers. We're subbing that out with some of our other peppers like the poblanos and the crimsons. And then it calls for, that's not the one. Okay, so it was 6 cups of the hot banana peppers, and we're using those other ones. 4 cups of the sliced jalapeños. Instead of the jalapeños, we're using all of that other pepper mix that we showed you the other day. The gators, the jigsaws. We didn't put the Trinidad's in here, but we've got jalapeños and the primatalis. And it called for 1 cup of the sliced serranos. So that's as hot as that pepper mix is getting. I guess we can call ours a super hot pepper mix. So we're doing a total of the 11 cups of peppers, but we're doing a different variation of peppers. When you're doing your canning, you don't want to mess with the amount of what you're supposed to be putting in there because of the acid level. But we are doing peppers that are similar in like Scoville range, going a little bit hotter, so we're not using less acid, which is good because you need to make sure that you have the right acid levels in your canning. And then Tom started a brine on the stove, the pickling brine, which has the garlic cloves in it that are going to be getting infused with the vinegar and the water. We can put that recipe down below for you. We did not have pickle crisp, so we are putting 1/8 of a teaspoon of pickling salt into our mix to help the peppers stay crisp. It's not necessary. It does not have to have those. Oh my goodness, you guys, can you see that? Look at the amount of pepper seeds in there. That's crazy. You don't have to have that. And he's also adding into our mix some pickling spice. So he just wants a little bit more of that pickling flavor in there, besides just the vinegar and water. And then once that comes to a boil, we need to gently boil it for 5 minutes. And while I'm doing this, he's over there packing the peppers, so we'll go over and check out what he's doing right after I am done getting these guys sliced up.
How long am I supposed to leave this boiling for?
5 minutes.
This?
Yeah, so set your timer for 5 minutes. The timer, 5 minutes timer. I only found like 3 bad ones, that's not bad. Okay, Tom has all the peppers that are left. He's packing them all now that they've all been sliced. We did keep the smaller ones whole, just like you would if you found a cherry pepper blend in the store. So he's getting those all packed in there. And the brine that we used is ready to go. So as soon as he's done packing, we're gonna get the brine put in there, and then we're gonna put them in the canner and process them for 10 minutes. And he's being very brave. He doesn't have gloves on. When you do that, the oils can stay on your hands for hours. Even if you wash your hands several times. Tom is now filling the jars with the brine mixture up to a 1/2 inch headspace. Boy, when you got a cold, that vinegar mixture really works on the sinuses. Those are beautiful jars. Okay, here we go. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna get these all in here and get these processed for 10 minutes once the water starts to boil. Okay, here we go with our second batch. We are wiping the rims. Oh, these things are strong, you guys. The hot pepper mixed with the vinegar. Whew. Okay, now we need to get our lids on. I've had them warm on the stove. I keep losing my magnet today. Here it is. All right, our water is just already starting to boil. So we're going to set this timer for 10 minutes. Alright, you guys, we ended up with 16 pint jars of our super hot mix. We are waiting for them to pop, and we'll come back and show you what they look like when they're a little bit cooler to touch.